Have you ever felt like this? You want to do something great. You dream about success and a better life. But when it's time to take action, you tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow. If you've ever had big dreams but no motivation to move, this story is for you. It might change the way you look at your life. In a quiet village surrounded by green fields and tall trees, there lived a young man named John. John was 25 years old, strong, healthy, and full of dreams. He often told his friends, "One day, I'll be the richest farmer in this village. My fields will shine with golden crops. People will come to me for advice and everyone will respect me." The villagers liked John's confidence, but there was one problem. He was lazy. Every morning when others went to the fields, John stayed in bed. When the men worked hard under the hot sun, John sat in the shade, talking about his dreams. When the women fetched water from the well, John said, "I'll do it later." He had many plans, but never acted on them. He loved dreaming about success, but hated doing the hard work it required. One evening, John's uncle, a wise old farmer, came to visit. He looked at John's empty land. The soil was rich, but nothing grew there. "John, my boy," he said, "why is your field empty? You talk about golden crops, but I only see dry dirt." John laughed. "Don't worry, uncle. I'll start tomorrow. My field will be the best in the village." The old man sighed. He had heard tomorrow too many times. So he decided to teach John a lesson. He took out 2 small bags with different seeds. "These are special seeds," he said. "The first one is the seed of ambition. If you plant it and care for it daily, it will grow into a tree that gives fruit, shade, and wealth. The second is the seed of laziness. If you plant it, it will grow quickly, but it will spread weeds that destroy your whole field. John, both seeds are in your hands. The future of your field, and your life, depends on which one you choose to grow." John looked at the 2 seeds, one for ambition, one for laziness. He thought, "Of course I'll plant the ambition seed. I want to be successful." But when morning came, John felt sleepy again. He yawned and said, "I'll plant it tomorrow." Days went by. Out of boredom, John finally decided to plant both seeds. He said to himself, "I'll just see what happens. I can take care of them later." Weeks passed and John forgot all about the seeds. He spent his days sleeping, chatting, and dreaming about being successful. One day he went to his field and was shocked. The seed of laziness had grown fast. Thick weeds covered the land, spreading everywhere and choking the soil. The ambition seed was tiny, weak, and almost dead. It had no water, no care. John's dream was turning into a disaster. His uncle came by and looked at the field. He said, "John, this field is your life. Ambition is like a small seed. It needs care, effort, and daily work. Without that, it dies. But laziness grows on its own. It spreads fast and destroys everything around it. You wanted to be great, but your laziness has already taken your future." John dropped to his knees. He touched the dying seed of ambition, and tears filled his eyes. For the first time, he understood, dreams alone are not enough. Only action can keep them alive. That night, John couldn't sleep. He thought about all the time he had wasted, the promises he had broken, and the chances he had lost. He whispered, "If I don't change now, laziness will control me forever." The next morning before sunrise, John got up. He started pulling out the weeds with his bare hands. It was hard work. His back hurt, his hands bled, but he didn't stop. He watered the ambition seed and took care of it every single day. Slowly, the seed grew into a healthy plant. Years later, it became a big tree that gave fruits, shade, and wealth. John changed too. He was no longer lazy. People in the village began calling him the man who defeated laziness. Dear listener, John's story isn't really about farming. It's about life. Each of us carries 2 seeds inside, one of ambition and one of laziness. Ambition grows only when you feed it with effort, discipline, and action. Laziness grows by itself, but it destroys everything you hope for. So if you have big dreams but struggle to start, remember John's field. Don't wait for tomorrow. Begin today. Water your ambition. Remove the weeds of laziness. Because the longer you wait, the more your dream will fade away. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Faceless Mindset, and share it with someone who also dreams big but fights with laziness. Let's grow our ambition together and live the life we dream of.